So this was a really great leg workout. It checked all the boxes: brute strength, flexibility, mobility, functionality, all of it. Started out with an all-out set of Zercher squats from the ground with 435. I was hoping for 10. Didn't quite lock out that last rep, unfortunately, but it was definitely a great training stimulus. I mean, I could really feel it in the legs afterwards. A note on that: I don't actually train like the old-time strongmen in some ways, because most of the actual performing strongmen weren't training to failure. This could be, in some ways, personal preference, but also these guys were earning their living doing strength performances multiple times a week in some cases. So you really can't be doing an all-out Widowmaker set to failure and then perform at a decent percentage of your max capabilities multiple times a week. So I think they found it more beneficial to practice their lifts more frequently, but not train to failure. But lifting with these exercises is definitely not just for performing strongmen. It's something that can be beneficial for anyone, and was used beneficially for many people that never performed or competed back at that time. And you can absolutely use these exercises while training to failure, training less often. Unlike a lot of the performing strongmen, I can't work out every single day. I basically only work out on my off days. I have a day job, and so it makes a lot more sense for me, and it seems to work better for me to train for failure. So there's no one way that you have to implement these exercises. I use a push-pull leg split, and I tend to do exercises to failure, but you can also do more of a, I guess you would call it, Bulgarian style or something like that, doing more frequency, but not necessarily training to failure. So after my all-out set of Zercher squats, we then moved into the reverse Nordics. I've been working on flexibility on that quad stretch for a while to be able to get into this position, and today was the first time that I was able to really do this exercise, so I was pretty stoked about that. It feels like a good exercise. Tried the the Piper position for good mornings. I'm not sure that's really as good of an idea as I thought it was. Tried it. I don't know if I'm gonna keep doing it, but I'll try it a couple more times and see. Then I finished off with walking lunges. Everybody does these, from some of the smarter bodybuilders to gym thoughts, whatever, but they're good. I mean, they're a staple. I would probably recommend beginners do these over even back squats, to be honest with you. It's just such a good exercise. I tend to prefer to focus on range of motion and getting a good stretch in the bottom and really driving through to just keep a walking pace instead of making it like a pause in between reps. But it's a really good exercise, and I incorporate these a lot. So yeah, try some of these out. You don't have to completely commit to training like Arthur Saxon or something. These are just more tools for your toolbox, and you can throw them in much the same way that you're used to training. That's what I do, and it works really well for me. Thanks for watching.